and it became a technology that now is integrated with our life, and it's so ubiquitous that we don't think about everything that we use revolves around electricity right now. What I'm trying to say is Bitcoin is that invention. Hello everyone, and welcome back to another cryptocurrency daily update. I'm your host Jutsuko Toshiro. Today's going to be a little bit different. We are going to go through all of your favorite altcoins and Bitcoin, and I do have a piece of new information I want to share with you guys, so please stay tuned till the very end. This is very big news for the industry, and I think this is what I'm talking about when I say cryptocurrency is the future. If you haven't already, subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is at 69 subscribers. I appreciate every single one of you. Also follow me on Twitter, where I give you guys real-time updates regarding all of the cryptocurrency and trading information that you guys want. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see here, we have Bitcoin currently trading at $22,744. This is the daily time frame, and I mentioned to you guys in the past, this is the key area of resistance, and you can see that we are clearly rejected from the highs. And as far as this daily goes, so I do think we are going to trend down a bit more. We do have support at this $21,700 mark. I think we will get a bounce here, and that will basically be determining whether or not we will head higher. 24,000 is the line in the sand, and as you can see here, we are currently rejected on the daily. There is still some time left and hope. We do have a lot of support on the way down, and let me mark a few of those for you. One key one is this $21,700 mark. And as you can tell, if Bitcoin is going to head higher, I do expect alts to follow. That is basically it. One thing I want to point out, so let's go ahead and look at the RSI, the Relative Strength Index, one of my favorite indicators. And let me go ahead and remove actually these little bear divergences. I already know them when I see them, so let me go ahead and get rid of them. So you can see here, one thing I'd like to point out, if you zoom out and we actually go towards the weekly time frame, so basically now we're looking at each candlestick is a week. I want to point out one more thing. This is called a hidden bearish divergence. I haven't really made a video about what a hidden bearish divergence is, but they are important to spot, and especially on the weekly. And it might be, so if this week it closes red, we will have a hidden bearish divergence confirmation. So this is the high I wanted to point out, and you can see it's around 25,000. Your relative strength index is very low over here. Now we have a lower high, so if we're comparing these two, this is definitely lower. But what we have on the weekly is a divergence. So you can see that the RSI went up as the tops of both are trending down. This is basically a bearish, hidden bearish divergence. This is very scary. So if you are in a long on the weekly time frame, be careful, because if we close red, this is a confirmed, I repeat, this is a confirmed hidden bearish divergence. And I apologize if you guys hear a noise in the background. I think someone's vacuuming right now. Let's go ahead and move forward with Ethereum. So as you can see with Ethereum, the same thing is going on as I mentioned yesterday. So basically we have a year-long downtrend, and we are basically going to collide into two specific areas of resistance if we can get there. I don't know if we're going to get there, actually. Unfortunately, you can see that Ethereum's on a steep slope on the relative strength index, so there's not a lot of buyers. Our next level is this key level of this $1,300 level, and this is a key area. If you are thinking the market sentiment is bullish, this is where you go long. Okay, and let's look at BNB. So as you can see here with BNB, it's kind of the same story. It is holding well just above $300 at 305. You can see with BNB, one thing is it has another cross of the horizontal and the bearish descending triangle. And I'm just watching these levels for BNB. I will enter a short. I think if we do break down from this structure, if we do break this and we start trending down, I will enter a short here. I think that's going to be a good area to short. I do post all my shorts and all my trades on Twitter. So if you guys want to be interested in what I am trading in real time, I do post it there, and my P&Ls and everything. So this is it right here for BNB. Let's take a look at Solana. Solana is currently getting rejected from the $25 mark, and we had a massive sell-off to start off Monday. That is an interesting way to start the week. It could always end up flipping on you midway through. Solana is basically just hanging out here. This is the support I told you to keep in mind, but you can see that I basically I drew out the macro idea that I have for Solana, and you can see I do think we are going to go into that $3 to $2 mark. Here is the master chart for Solana. I love this chart because it shows you the massive head and shoulders that we had, the breakdown, and now we're confirming the breakdown. All we have to do is see the follow through with Solana. We might go all the way down to this $3 mark. I'm keeping my eyes peeled for this area. And then last but not least, we are going to look at the DXY. I did mention we are in a key area of support for the DXY, and you can see that we did have this rounding formation, and it's looking really solid. Okay, so the DXY is making this little rounding formation. Last time we saw that was over here back in May of 2022, and that was basically the continuation of our trend up. I think this is what's going to occur here as well. We do have a rounding formation. We will at least test the highs of 107 before we head down, or we can even come back and test the all-time highs. The one thing I know for sure is the market sentiment is bearish. Long term, so I'm saying now I wanted to show you guys my macro perspective. So for the DXY, I do think that we will have a move up all the way up until May or June, and then we head down. So I am macro bullish on Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin is the future. So this is what I told you guys to wait for at the end. So let's go ahead and take a look at what I have in store for you guys. This is a publication by Cointelegraph. And basically, you can read the headline here. New York Assembly introduces crypto payments bill for fines and taxes. So basically what New York is trying to do is they're trying to integrate cryptocurrency with their current schemata. I do think that this is a very interesting time. So now we've gone from hating crypto, I'm speaking we as in the government hating crypto, to now wanting to basically sign a bill that will accept cryptocurrency as payments. So Bitcoin was designed back in 2013. Bitcoin was designed for one purpose, and that was for being a currency, right? It's supposed to be the solution of everyone's problems. It's supposed to solve the currency inflation issue. And if you guys want more information on that, I can make a video about how Bitcoin is the future. But regarding that, so it was created to be a currency. Now I want you guys to know one thing is that that was the intention of why it was made. But I want to give you guys an analogy that's very important to keep in mind when you're looking at cryptocurrencies in general, especially Bitcoin, because I do think Bitcoin is the most superior of them all. It was created to be a currency. Just like when electricity was invented, it was only invented for the sole purpose of being a light. It was supposed to illuminate a room and make it bright. Eventually, people found out that it had way more use cases, and it became a technology that now is integrated with our life, and it's so ubiquitous that we don't think about everything that we use revolves around electricity right now. What I'm trying to say is Bitcoin is that invention. So I do think that you should always have a little piece of Bitcoin with you, because it's so important to get a hold of that new technology. Yes, we are in a bear market. Yes, I do think that the sentiment is poor. But if you just look at it in the long term, I'm talking 10 to 15 years from now, it is going to be the solution to a lot of everyone's problems. Just as electricity was, this is the biggest invention that we've had in a long time. So now you can see that the governments are conforming to it. And this is where we're at right now when it comes to cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin. And there's so many of them. I can guarantee you the one that's going to last forever and be here for a long time is going to be Bitcoin. Everything else is just speculative. So keep that in mind when you guys are feeling down about the bear market. We do have good news. People are building around this technology. It's just that the market has its cycles, and you got to last through these cycles. If you can last and build during the bear market, you will definitely last during the bull. So that is my piece of news for you guys today. I hope you guys like this content. If you guys like the news piece of this, give me a comment down below if you guys like it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's Jutsuko Toshiro. And if you guys like me enough, follow me on Twitter, where you guys get all of my real-time updates. Thank you so much. Good luck and take care. Bye-bye.